Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thank you so much for joining me here. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Taking a quick look here at Bitcoin, just an update from yesterday. When we were talking a little bit about this descending type of pattern here, we are still establishing lower lows and lower highs on the smaller time frame. So just be mindful of that. That is a potential reality we're going to see here soon if we break up or down. One or two things will obviously happen. Price goes up or price goes down. Obviously, it can go sideways, but for the most part, that's always one or the other. So anyways, what we're going to do look today here is at some things on the back end here. We're going to make sure to refresh, get a nice good look here at this guy, and then make sure that we understand liquidation levels, just kind of reiterate a few key factors, and just see if this pattern here might potentially play out. So if you're new to the channel, I'm not a financial advisor, just love teaching people to trade. Hope you can learn something here today. Quick little heads up, or actually more so congrats to our community members here. Fantastic profits last night. We got a maker short 50%, audio long 105, ENJ 113, comp 82%, and VRA 21%. Keep in mind these are just simple 5x leverage trades, nothing too crazy. I like to make sure that we are all profitable at the end of the day. So if you're curious about our profits, check that out on our Crypto Cash, Twitter, Telegram, and Discord. I got those pinned there for you. And obviously jump on over there too if you're curious about some of the other extra technical and fundamental stuff that I do send out. So what we're going to look at here is a couple things. Let's look at the daily first. Just kind of quickly note a couple of scenarios here. So again, I mentioned yesterday this is kind of a concern for me when the money flow index is coming down pretty significant here. When money leaves the coin and the price hasn't dropped yet, that's a pretty bad sign. Again, we're still over 70 on the RSI too, which is overextended, of course, but that's because of this massive continuation from 28.5 to 35 even. So simply put, there's nothing here that looks good on the daily to me personally. We have a MACD divergence as well. The only thing consoling here is, of course, we're still above the moving averages, which will only potentially provide some support on the way down. So we're going to see how the 20-day SMA treats us here in a couple of days. My speculation is we're going to see 34,000, possibly 33,000 retested in the relative near future. Once again, based on liquidation levels and just the large amount of shift in momentum we're seeing here. We are now officially under 50 in the RSI. That is also a problem. Money flow index is extremely low. We can see the MACD has diverged as well in the 4-hour time frame, and we're treading water above actually just below the 50 and the 20-day SMA. Okay. So that's actually not even treading water. That's more so sinking. Okay. Again, now it's not 100% guaranteed just because you break below those moving averages. The price will drop like a rock, but it's essentially something to be mindful of. Also keep in mind too, we have this type of pattern here that's forming, right? Could very well break out to the upside. That's a potential. But once more, establishing lower lows and lower highs here consistently. If we cannot establish a higher high here, and break through this 35,200 today, I think we're going to be in a position where the price action will continue to break down. Okay, so again, not looking fantastic here. Elliott Wave does potentially anticipate a further upside, but I think that's more so invalidated with these lower lows that we're seeing here so far. I think we're more so on an ABC pattern from our original just 1, 2, 3. Taking a look at the hourly, let's just quickly note here just before we jump into the back end data. Ichimoku cloud, we are officially below the cloud here. Conversion line below the baseline, lagging, span free, and clear. So it's kind of telling us here that a short position is viable and to consider having that remaining, keeping your short position open. Again, I have a short at 35,000 even. We have a short as a community roughly close to where we're at right now as an entry with a target of 34.1, just above that Fibonacci retracement level. Let's talk about that. Let's go ahead and pull this up here. So we don't want ETH, we want Bitcoin. And what we're going to do is kind of take a look at some liquidation levels again here. We got some new liquidation shorts at 35.8, and traditional liquidation longs are at about 34,080. Okay, so once again, 34.1 right there. We could see some interesting things happen with the coin, where the price action might drop a lot faster. We do have more retail than whale data here today, basically just telling us that smaller position sizes are being traded more frequently than large. We can see here, of course, net longs are over aggregated across all exchanges. We actually can see more longs than shorts here today. That's a concern for me because I think what they're doing is they're buying the dip at 34.7, and I think that that's kind of faulty. So just again, my personal opinion, I could be way off, but most of the charts here are telling us that there is a divergence on the horizon, and we are actually technically diverging right now. Let's take a look at the longs here. We're going to look at the last 7 days here. We're going to see roughly where the longs are aggregated, and we can, I guess the largest accumulation is right there at about 34,900. Again, Longs just kind of trying to, these are more so breakout traders hoping to get a sweet long from 35,000, maybe 36 or 37, which could still happen. Don't get me wrong, I'm not totally against that idea. Just makes a ton more sense for the liquidity and fair value to be swept first before we get there. Shorts are kind of all over the place, but we got some late shorts here at about 34.7. Okay, so starting to see more shorts enter the market in the last couple of hours. Take a look at the last 7 days here of trading for Bitcoin. Let's actually go with the last month just to kind of give you a big picture outlook here. Once again, large amount at about 27.8, about 28,000 is a round number. I don't think we're going to see those levels here in the immediate future, perhaps distant future, but I think more so immediate is right here, and this is an important level to recognize. 34,100 or 34,050 as a close approximate where we have roughly $100,000 in liquidation available there. So just be mindful that that is starting to grow. This is also starting to grow too. So keep in mind, more and more shorts are entering the market, which is, I wouldn't say a good sign, but it does help kind of average things out. We're looking at about 36,200 for that, where the largest amount of shorts are liquid or available. And so basically, if we see a push up to 36,000, we could see that short squeeze occur. But bear in mind, keep in mind, there is still things such as a long squeeze. They don't happen as common just because shorts are commonly more wrecked. But if you see here, 34,000 once more, a lot of volume there. So to me, in summary, I still feel like we are due for a correction to the lower end here of maybe 0.236, 0.382 in the Fibonacci retracement levels. Once again, that's about 33,200 or 31,500. Those would be the most immediate levels that we could see retested based on most recent growth here. Again, what goes up must come down. You got to keep in mind, we are still in a position where the price action should retrace to one of these three levels, possibly even 0.618. I think that's a little bit far-fetched though, but if we do hit 0.618, 28,700, that'd be a significant decrease, right? We see a lot of liquidation there because we got a ton of previous longs hanging out there for their liquidation levels. So anyways, just some things to know. That's what we got here for you today. Thanks so much for watching. Please like the video. Greatly appreciate that. Helps us grow the channel. And obviously, if you want to be part of something bigger, cryptocash.tech is a link down below, of course. Twitter, Telegram, and Discord mainly. But if you want to be part of our Signal groups here, fantastic gains. Also, make sure you check out our Blofin partnership too. There's an exclusive offer until November 20th. That is linked down below. If you're curious about that. Really good exchange. Just I'm trying to partner with more exchanges in the U.S. or more so exchanges that do not have KYC or VPN requirements in the U.S. Yeah. Again, just trying to bring more options to our U.S. and Canadian traders. Thanks again for watching. Once more, have a great rest of your day. We'll see you on the next video. Take care.